Okay, so in this video and the next couple, I'll be doing exercise D from chapter 17. This exercise is all about identity. So, question 1. There are at least 3 horses in the world. So, there are at least 3 horses. We're going to need 3 variables. So, there's an X, a Y, and a Z, such that X is a horse, and Y is a horse, and Z is a horse. And so what we have so far says that, well, X, Y, and Z are all horses, but we haven't stipulated that X, Y, and Z are different things. As it stands, this sentence allows X and Y and Z to be the same thing. So what we need to say is, and X is not equal to Y, and Y is not equal to Z, and X is not equal to Z. And that's question 1. This says that there are at least 3 horses. Question 2. There are at least 3 animals in the world. This is basically just the same, except using animals instead of horses. Okay, same thing, just different predicate. All right, question 3. There is more than 1 horse in Farmer Brown's field. All right, so there is more than 1 horse. So if there's more than 1 horse, that means there's at least 2 things. So we need 2 variables. There exists an X, there exists a Y, such that, wait, what's the sentence say? There is more than 1 horse. Okay, so that X is a horse, and Y is a horse, and each of them are in Farmer Brown's field. And they're not the same horse. So this says that there's more than 1 horse in Farmer Brown's field, because more than 1 horse is equivalent to saying at least 2 horses. And this says there's at least 2 horses. So it's what we want. Question 4, there are 3 horses in Farmer Brown's field. So it says there are 3, there are exactly 3. So since there are 3 things, we need 3 variables. And all of these things are horses. And they're all in Farmer Brown's field. Okay, so what we have so far says that there are we need to say that they're different things. So this says that there are 3 horses. There are at least 3 horses, but we want to say that there are exactly 3 horses. And so in order to capture that, we need to add 1 extra clause. And for all u, I'll just use u as the 4th variable. So what this extra clause says Okay, so this first bit here, oops, all of this says that there are at least 3 horses, and this last bit here says that anything else other if there are any whatever horse in that is in Farmer Brown's field, that horse is either X, Y, or Z. Sometimes people get a little find it hard to understand why this kind of rules out the possibility of there being more horses. Another way, equivalent way of writing this would be oops. So these 2 clauses here, let me use a different color. So this one and this one, they're equivalent, these 2. And to motivate the first, consider the second, right? The second one says that anything that's not X and not Y and not Z, it's either not a horse or not in Farmer Brown's field. And that says that the only things that could be horses in Farmer Brown's field are either X, Y, or Z. And that possibility is captured by this first bit here. This first bit says that there are 3 horses in Farmer Brown's field. Second bit says that anything that's not these 3 is not a horse in Farmer Brown's field. So combined, that gets us, there are exactly 3 horses in Farmer Brown's field.